Hello there, Scherri Lee Biggs with your weather update. Well, we do have another uncomfortable night ahead. We should wake to a low of 22 degrees tomorrow, mostly sunny conditions and heading for a top of 29. It will be a little humid. Similar conditions Friday, but it is becoming wet on Saturday. Good night. Welcome back. Well, it was hotter than expected today. At 2:30 this afternoon, we hit a top of 38 degrees. And at the moment, it's still hovering just under 36 in the city. Now, for an update on severe tropical cyclone Marcus, it developed into a Category 5 early this morning, 870 kilometres northwest of Exmouth. Now, it will downgrade from Friday as it tracks south and right down along the west coast. And by early next week, there's every chance that we could start to feel the remnants of it here in Perth. In the meantime, though, it will be cooling down for us following another uncomfortable night. We should hit a sunny top of 30 degrees tomorrow. Some patchy cloud forecast for Friday, 30 as well. A possible shower and overcast on Saturday. And it's looking like it could also be a wet start to next week. Now, today was also the March equinox, which is when the sun crosses the equator, and it's set to spend the next 6 months over in the northern hemisphere. So, Tivo, what that means is welcome back. Well, today marked the March equinox, where the sun crosses the equator into the northern hemisphere, and it's set to stay there for the next 6 months. Now, that will mean longer nights and shorter days for us as we get closer to winter and the winter solstice, of course, in June. Now, we did start off with a rather uncomfortable night in Perth, and hot northeasterly winds and a late sea breeze sent the mercury soaring today to 38 degrees mid-afternoon. Another warm night ahead of us. It's still sitting just under 31 degrees out there now. We are still keeping an eye on Category 5 cyclone Marcus, which is safely over water at the moment, but there is another developing north of the Queensland tropics. Now, it is likely to develop into a cyclone Nora by Friday and strengthen into a Category 3 over the weekend. It is still a bit early to see significant increases in rainfall around the tropics, but Cairns is in for 10 millimetres tomorrow, 29 the top, but further south in Brisbane they also have a bit of a wet day, up to 15 millimetres on the way, and the heavy wet weather continues for Sydney, possibly 10 millimetres tomorrow. Looking west again, and it's staying relatively clear through the state's north. We'll see the mercury rising across the board. Fitzroy Crossing and Marble Bar are both looking at tops of 42 tomorrow. There is the chance of some morning storms through the Goldfields, south and southeast coast as well. Not much rain to come with this type of activity though, and it will be a hot 36 degrees in Kalgoorlie. There is also a strong wind warning for Esperance Coast, but we're looking at a mostly sunny day, and they're heading for a nice top of 32. Now, it will be cooling down for us here in Perth, only slightly though, following another uncomfortable night. We should hit a sunny top of 29 degrees, although it will be a little on the muggy side. Some patchy cloud on Friday, heading for a top of 30, possible showers and looking quite overcast on Saturday. That will be clearing up on Sunday, and it could be a wet start to next week with up to 6 millimetres of rain on the way Monday. Now, before I go, it is time to announce another MSWA Mega Home Lottery bonus for Thomas.
Absolutely perfect.
Thomas, I did get it right, yes. And we will be keeping an eye on that cyclone, Tomo, so hopefully we do get a bit of rain out of it. I do love it when that happens, but it's looking a bit iffy at the moment.
Have to wait and see. We've had some record run already this year, so we'll wait and see. Thank you.